tiny principality of Liechtenstein, nestled in the Alps with fewer than 40,000 inhabitants, seems an unlikely birthplace for a supercar. Yet in the 1980s and early 1990s, Xavier Jehle attempted exactly that with his company Jehle, one of only 2 automotive manufacturers ever based in the country. Xavier Jehle began his automotive career running an engineering workshop that performed engine tuning for De Tomaso and built commercial truck bodies. He first ventured into vehicle production with 2 buggy models, the Matthews buggy, powered by a Volkswagen Bus 1600 cubic centimeter engine, and the Safari, a Citroën-based fun car similar to the Mahari. Both were sold as kits for home assembly. The Saphier, launched in 1982, marked Jehle's entry into the supercar market. This wedge-shaped coupe featured an unusual design with no conventional doors. Instead, the entire upper body section opened forward for access to the cockpit. The low-slung vehicle stood just 1.3 meters tall, with a length slightly over 4 meters, and its side mirrors were so perfectly integrated into the body that they appeared non-existent at first glance. Initially, Jehle offered the Saphier with modest power options, starting with a 75-horsepower Volkswagen Golf engine in 1984, later upgraded to 90 horsepower and then 150 horsepower by 1985. The basic models utilized a Volkswagen Beetle floor pan, while higher-end versions featured a mid-engine design with monocoque construction. By 1988, Jehle was offering a significant upgrade, a centrally mounted 5.6-liter Ford V8 producing 350 horsepower, available at considerable additional cost. The company also created heavily modified versions of the De Tomaso Pantera with double turbochargers and 5 valves per cylinder, producing up to 600 horsepower. The Super Saphier, introduced in 1991, represented Jehle's most ambitious project. The company claimed this ultimate version would feature a unique V12 engine producing between 500 to 1,000 horsepower, accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, and reach top speeds approaching 250 miles per hour. A 6.6-liter twin-turbo V12 variant, called the Artemis, was developed, with 3 reportedly built and only 1 sold to an Arab prince. These performance claims were likely exaggerated, as the car's design showed little regard for aerodynamic principles. Development costs ultimately exceeded available funds, and Jehle folded in the early 1990s, bringing the Super Saphier story to an end. Today, Jehle Saphiers are extremely rare. Their relatively high price, questionable build quality, and uninspiring driving experience limited their appeal, making them interesting automotive footnotes rather than commercial successes. Had Xavier Jehle been more focused and less ambitious, his revolutionary car might have succeeded, but instead, it remains a curious chapter in automotive history.